An overwhelming sea of red. First, you hear it. Then, you feel it. You know it's game day. Wisconsin versus Austin Peay. Get your tickets now.
Welcome to another UWBadgers.com video exclusive. I'm Patrick Herb. On Thursday, the Badgers put in their final day of preparation for Austin Peay. The Governors will come to Madison with a 2-1 record, but face a Wisconsin team that has won 27 consecutive non-conference games. We were there when head coach Bret Bielema met with the media after practice.
Well, I thought the part that our guys really, after playing the game they did on Saturday to come back and practice, had a good couple Tuesday, Wednesdays. Got some guys back. The part that will kind of be decided on once we get there on Saturday is how much time some of our guys early on, especially to see how they are. There's a couple guys that have been nicked up a little bit, not practiced during the course of the week, that we'll make a game time decision on. David and Nick probably won't play.
Has Nick done some practice on this
Yeah,
week?
Nick actually went all day today. He's basically still working on the finer points of trying to modify the shoe to make sure he's got maximum protection, as well as being able to support that toe and make sure that we don't want to obviously go down this road again.
Has David not been cleared?
David Gilreath?
Yes.
Yeah, he has practiced all week, but in a green non-contact. So we're going to kind of, actually yesterday he practiced the entire time, and today he did, but they're kind of waiting to make sure there's no symptoms after practice, after he goes through it.
Do you expect both of them to be ready for Michigan State?
Yes. Yeah. I really don't expect anybody not to be ready for Michigan State on our whole, except for Chris, obviously, Borland.
Charlie talked about looking at some things on the kickoff coverage, obviously, making some changes. The mistakes were made. Did he make any personnel changes?
Yeah, I think there's 3 different guys. We got Jay Valai involved. I think Dipple won't play in a game. I'm sorry. Tyler lost his grandmother on Tuesday, and she lives in California, so he flew out there. Actually got to see her before she passed, and then when he flew out there, didn't know what the situation was, and she actually passed away in the funeral Saturday, so he won't be with us. And then there's another guy, Jeff, escaped me. It's a DB, I can't remember.
Did these guys, you mentioned that meeting where Charlie came in and talked, did these guys volunteer, or did you just...
We had about, I would say, 50 guys volunteer for kickoff coverage this week. And yeah, Charlie said everybody came into his office. I don't know what the exact number, he said 100, but I'm sure that was an exaggeration because we only have 118. But yeah, we had a number of guys come in and volunteer, which was a great sign.
Coach, I was up with JJ and the guys at the Children's Hospital today, and obviously JJ does just a ton of that stuff. Some people just wired differently when it comes to that. Yeah,
JJ's a pretty normal occurrence to go over there. JJ, David Gilbert, Brad Nortman. There's a list of guys that make a lot of time over there, and Scott Tolzien's always volunteering his time. So I know JJ, it means something to him to be able to give back to the community, not just Children's Hospital, but he leads our community service the last 2 years for our entire team. So there's been financially have been very supportive of the Children's Hospital, and we've had a couple storylines coming out. Actually, Jackson, who was with us last year, he's going to be in my suite on Saturday with his mom. So anytime you can kind of bring some sunshine to somebody's day, it goes a long way.
Was he the one you mentioned last week?
No, different week. Justin, you might want to talk. We put a story on the webpage, did we not?
We will, yeah.
Justin kind of worked it out through the hospital. It was along the lines of a Make-A-Wish type scenario, and it was this young man and his mother came on practice and basically came to a game and then came to a Friday practice and introduced him to the team. It was a really neat deal.
Want to give Budmeyer some playing time?
Yeah, but I want to give him playing time in the first 3 games. So a lot of it depends on the flow of the game, what's happening for us offensively, and obviously what we think he can have success doing out there.
Is there any ideal amount if everything goes the way that you would like to see a quarter, a half, something?
Nah, I mean, as coaches, I understand how the outside world thinks that, but we really just worry about that opening play, and what happens from there happens, and we'll react to it as coaches.
Where's Kurt at in his
Kurt's very close. He's actually been cleared for practice, but not contact. So the quarterbacks are always in green jerseys. He's ran parts of team. Basically, the last 2 weeks, he's really been getting involved with that. He did 2 minute the other day, so he's right there. I don't know if he'll be cleared next week, but for sure probably the week after.
Beyond the W, is there anything you're hoping to get out of this game heading into Big Ten play?
Well, I'd like our guys that have had flashes of playing good football to play football for the amount of reps that they're out there. 4-quarter game. I'd like to be good in all phases of the kicking game. I know we've done some good things, but we got to continue to shore up the issues that we've had, and then just guys that get new opportunities. Last week Abaderas knew he was going to get a chance based on the injury situation. Guys might get chances on Saturday, to get opportunities to be on the field for the first time, and if they do that, I want to see them excel.
Saturday's game against Austin Peay kicks off at 11 a.m. on the Big Ten Network and also on the Badger Radio Network. Be sure to visit UWBadgers.com for complete post-game coverage. Thanks for watching.